I'm walking with you, and I'm going to ring with you. This is a war.
He's gonna stop it! Michael Griffin stops it in the first round!
Welcome back, fight fans. Here for your quarantine viewing pleasure are 25 of the most perfectly timed single-shot, one-hitter-quitter knockouts. The majority of these are more recent, as we've specially chosen fights that involved a degree of trash talk and heated build-up, though they certainly didn't require any intervention from the judges. As always, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the video, as we present 25 punches that shocked the boxing world. Welcome to a Motivedia presentation.
I am the baddest man.
Starting with one of the most recent, we look back at the 2018 rematch in what was, at the time, London's most fierce heavyweight rivalry.
Who is the donkey now? Who is the donkey now?
No, trust me, I got
You're
more than
a
that.
goat.
I got more than that.
They are both throwing haymakers.
Oh, big shot! Swinging them in. Dylan's keeping his hands up. Great defense.
So that'll give him a bit of energy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good night. It is all over in the 11th round. Dillian Whyte knocks Derek Chisholm.
Tomorrow, everybody that's here, all the fans, with all respect to everybody, he's gonna show once and for all he's one of the best after he kicks his ass.
From a man moving up to make his stamp on the heavyweight division, as we see here, one thing he won't lack is punching power.
Success, and he goes in hot surge of Dorticos once again. Oh my goodness! A single left hook has sent Dorticos down to the canvas. Murat Gassiev is the new unified cruiserweight champion of the world.
You want my shot, Roy? Stop running. What do I have to do? Come get this on your lawn. Until you beat me, I won't be impressed, Roy Jones. So get on your job and sign the contract.
I'm about to get mad.
Get mad then, son.
Y'all better get that microphone.
Next, a throwback to an infamous night 15 years ago, when we saw the air of invincibility that seemed to surround Roy Jones Jr. suffer its first dent.
Any questions? I got a question. You got any excuses tonight, Roy? Let's not ask questions like that. Let's touch the left go work.
Tonight, Roy.
Sustained attack against him.
And down goes Jones, and the hard hand, and that is the most that Roy Jones has ever been hurt. Joe Lady stops the fight, and Jones is still on Clear Street.
I know he's gonna move, but the point is, how long can you move the way I'm coming?
In contrast, 5 years ago, a young Mexican superstar made one of the most fierce statements of his career on his rise back to the top.
Wake up, because more likely than not, one of these two is about to go to sleep.
This is target practice for Canelo Alvarez.
Yes, it is.
Right uppercut continues to land. There's a perfect straight right hand, and Shirley's gonna stop the fight. What a performance by Canelo Alvarez.
You will be uncrowned with your head hanging down in pain and stress, left to confess that the hitman's the best.
And it was double or bust in Vegas for one of Britain's most famous names as he came up against the 30-year-old Filipino legend.
Same move every time. Roll under, right hook, roll under, right hook, spin off. Just give him something to spin off onto.
And Ricky Hatton right now seems to be in survival mode as we get to the final 30 seconds of this second round.
It's always a little better than I thought.
Hatton down again. And he might be out this time. That's it. Ricky Hatton is done.
Mr. Peterson that he say that Martinez is an old dog. This old dog, he will bite the ass of Williams, and then we talk.
We've been 20 straight enemies. I'm gonna hurt him in there. You know what I'm saying? I want to hurt him so he could quit in the ring.
Looking to avenge his majority decision loss to Paul Williams a year earlier, boxing fans saw the very best of Sergio Martinez back in 2010.
Good left hand, and down goes Williams. Right hand
Is the knockout of the year, if nothing else. Sensational.
Why are you doing that? Hey, why are you doing that? Pushing on something? No.
Joe Murray versus Rashid Kassim, two men with a clear, burning dislike for one another, a dislike which, fortunately, spilled into the fight itself.
A bit of glaring between the two fighters, so we're going to try again.
Yeah, that's what he's looking, the fight's turning into.
Oh, great shot! Great right hand, and that might be good night.
You won't see a better right hand for that for a while, John. That was something else, really was.
Not from the fire, Dad. Not from the fire. I come to fire. You know that.
Equally as vocal, Rios and Garcia went head-to-head 2 years ago with a huge straight right hand, ensuring that this one didn't go the distance.
Later rounds, there could be some attrition with him because he's taking what a right hand by Danny Garcia! Referee Kenny Vela starts the fight. Right is might on this night.
I'm gonna knock you out.
You sound fried.
It's a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, pleasure to you too, mate.
Can I pull about a little bit? Pull about, have a little pull and the what? You're in a world of trouble and you're gonna learn some respect.
A very famous night, especially for the British boxing fans.
He's gonna cry.
As two of the country's finest settled their differences in front of 80,000.
But he stays with it, but catches another left hand. Digs in deep, sucks it up. What a shot!
I walk this earth like a god. I'll step right over you.
20 miles down the road, and 2 years later, an American world champion stepped on the British soil, hoping to pull off one of the sport's biggest upsets.
I'm gonna keep on being a champ. So I'm gonna knock him out. Period.
There's still a minute 40 left in this second round. And he's down again! On the floor, Martin looks into his corner as if to say, what on earth was that? Done! Britain has a new world heavyweight champion!
12 knockouts. If you don't know me now, you will after Saturday night.
In a 154-pound eliminator, Erickson Lubin met George Cota at the Barclays Center in a night that would be over inside just 4 rounds.
Let's find out who has the power advantage. Yeah, the power punches are anything other than a jab. Very close, and there's the power! And Erickson Lubin gets it done on primetime television.
Yeah, Lubin knocked him out. Tell him Lubin knocked him out. Yeah. And I knocked out Lubin. I'm the king of 154.
You had luck against Lubin, and Lubin had luck against him that night. That's it sometimes. And he said that he's really tough today because he has a security guard, but it's only going to be them two in the ring tomorrow.
Last year, Cota was given an opportunity to turn things around, though unfortunately it was more of the same when he stepped in against Jermell Charlo.
Y'all guys know what I do. Y'all know what I do. I put people in body bags when I'm right. So we know what's going to happen.
Looking back to the twilight of Mike's career, his meeting with Botha was one of the nights in particular that was destined for an early finish.
I think he's more nervous than me.
What makes you say that?
He's got more pressure riding on him than me. I got everything to gain, he got everything to lose.
What think about anything intimidating? I intimidate them by hitting them. I don't intimidate them by staring them in the eye.
Originally from Ukraine, but he lives and fights out of Hamburg, Germany.
With pride on the line, the same ending was inevitable in the collision of two Eastern European sledgehammers, with over 60 knockouts between them.
And he's fighting him the way once upon a time it was felt you had to fight Klitschko. You had to rough him up.
And the Klitschko chin holds up for the moment to that punch.
Yes, Pulev.
Down goes Pulev on another left hook. He's done. And it's a 5th round KO win for Vladimir Klitschko.
True to age, nobody will know who you are, man. Trust me. You lucky you getting this opportunity, man. You lucky you getting this opportunity. Yeah, that's what you're.
During the peak of his career and chasing his first world title, Adonis Stevenson looked to continue his 8-fight KO streak against Bad Chad Dawson.
I'm gonna pass you.
Touch gloves now, man. You're boxing at the bell. God bless both of you.
Superman. And that could be it. Stevenson didn't even need to see the count. It is over.
Watch on Saturday night.
What are you going to show us on Saturday night?
A boxing lesson, boxing exhibition.
As hungry as this guy talks, you know, I plan on him coming at me, go crazy, running into everything that I want him to do.
The other Charlo brother has been equally as clinical, remaining composed under pressure when he fought Philly's Julian Williams at the end of 2016.
Running into everything that I want him to do.
Houston, you definitely do not have a problem when it comes to Jermall, the Hitman Charlo.
A man who would eventually become one of Jermall's future opponents. 2 years prior, Hugo Centeno Jr. made a statement of his own.
And Steve!
Yes.
British fans sat in anticipation in 2015 as Paul Butler looked to see just how dangerous Zolani Tete really was.
Could be behind after 4 rounds, but it's just working him, breaking him down.
Third consecutive fight overseas. Tete, what a great shot, and that is it. I can't. Is he going to get up? Butler doesn't really know where it is, and it's all over.
Going down, still, and still, going down.
Months later, a memorable night for boxing's hardest hitter. The night that really set the wheels in motion, letting everybody know just how hard the Bronze Bomber hits.
Comeback rounder after a couple of rounds that haven't gone well for him. Yeah, forcing a bit of an uncomfortable tempo and pace.
Well, you question Deontay Wilder's power. Yeah, we need immediate medical attention to Artur Szpilka.
It's not my style. I'm more slicker. Stay behind the jab, hit him with a lot of right hands, and keep moving. Move away from his power right hand. I think I'm really going to frustrate him.
He was in the contender. He made his name there. But he's fighting Miranda, and this fight will be over in 6 rounds.
Colombia's blast from the recent past, Edison Miranda was always exciting to watch, and his clash with David Banks at the peak of his career was no exception.
You're going to be the Volkswagen, and I'm going to be the truck. And the truck would be Miranda. I just think Miranda might run right over this little Volkswagen.
David Banks, Edison Miranda, potentially Pascal's next opponent. There's a big right hand. David Banks is halfway out of the ring. Can you believe that?
When I fought him, no one knew about him. No one even heard about him. He's no one. I made him. And after this fight, I'm gonna send him retirement, and no one gonna remember him. And they're gonna hear what I said. I made him, and I'm gonna break him. Exactly what's gonna happen.
Next, we go back 7 years to a memorable featherweight finish from a man we still see mixing with the very best of today.
Respect my commands at all times. Let's touch him up. Let's get popping.
Midway point of round 5. There's the jab by Nonito Donaire, working well. Oh my God! Darcinian down for the first time. The secret's all over. It's all over. Nonito Donaire has pulled off the monstrous upset.
I'm saying, who is he to call me that? I mean, it's a disrespect. He should know his place. If he says he's a world champion, he should act like a world champion.
Usually known for his calmness and composure, Hasim Rahman managed to bring out the fire in Lennox Lewis.
Same thing you want. What?
Come on, big man. Come on, big man.
It will be a repeat. You've seen the first fight or you missed it, tune in for this one. You'll see Lennox Lewis get knocked out.
Certainly can be hit. Lovely combination, and Rahman troubled by that. Starting to get his jab more powerful. Oh! Wonderful shot by Lennox Lewis, and he's laid out. Hasim Rahman, it is over. Revenge, redemption, and Lennox Lewis.
Upside been the downs. I've got everything to gain on this fight. This kid, his dreams could be crushed in one night. You know what I mean?
We know how to stay composed, and we know how to dictate the fight. Don't think that you have a game plan to beat me, because you do not.
Last February, boxing's hottest new asset sent another shockwave through the boxing world. This time it came against the lightweight veteran Diego Magdaleno.
Not fast enough. Look at the Warriors. They come get me. Teofimo. Left hook by Teofimo.
They need to stop the
Down
fight.
goes Magdaleno.
They need to.
Oh my, what a knockdown. Man, that boy bad, man.
I want to get in there, folks. I want you to understand that. I believe Abel is writing checks that Gennadi's ass can't cash. And come Saturday, I'm bundling Gennadi up.
Back in 2013, Curtis Stevens brought a surprising verbal onslaught to the middleweight boogeyman, one that nobody has seemed to replicate ever since.
I'm gonna go in there and do what I do and show everybody that he's not like that. He's not like that. He's overrated. I'm gonna go in there and demolish his ass.
Good right hand by Golovkin.
Good left hook. Down goes Stevens. There it is.
That's a great stoppage.
Absolutely right. That face tells you everything about why they stopped the fight.
Face, man, come on, that's bad. Come on, man. It's an athlete. Come on, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Mayorga!
Our recent video showed the career of one of boxing's craziest men, though we purposely avoided some of his rougher nights, and this is why.
Good right hand by Dave. Scintillating, fighting down the stretch of the fight. Slow ground match. Down again to finish the fight.
And it's a knockout. Shane Mosley, I love you.
I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. Her moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me toward salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or another Motividia presentation.